Good evening. Welcome to the class tonight. I'm coming to you from a different room in the house in the hope that technology will be kinder to us from now on. I'm very close to the modem, whereas downstairs, different situation, a bit further from the modem. So I'm hoping very much that this will mean that from now on, the class will be a little bit smoother and there won't be any technology issues. So we'll get started with our breathing and then we'll get down onto the mat once we finish our balances and so on to get into the exercises. So welcome along. So shoulders relaxed, hands onto your lower abs, feet underneath your hips. Inhale through your nose and out through the mouth. Now we're going to continue with that breathing. Every time you breathe out, you're feeling your tummy moving towards the spine. In through the nose. Now, if like yesterday the connection cuts out, I'll turn it off and start a new live stream and hopefully we can keep going. Hands up a bit higher, breath in and sighing out. Like I've said many times, technology is not my strong suit. I'm way more used to teaching in front of a class, but we do what we can when we can. Breath in, sighing out and bring the arms down. Now, inhale, arms rising up. Exhale and take your arms to the side. It's a little bit dark, but when I move the screen down to get onto the mat, I think it will have more light. I've got quite a few lights switched on around the house. So inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, bring the arms down. For those that don't know my home, inhale, lift up onto the balls of feet. We're in the middle level at this point. Where I'm usually teaching is down the bottom level, and the family's up on the third level. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then we're going to bend the knees, arms come down and heels stay lifted. And this floor's a little bit solid, so hopefully if the girls walk past tomorrow morning, if they're here, hopefully they can leave the house because it's warm weather, then they won't disturb the screen at all. Exhale to the side. Inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, come down a little bit further into those legs. And again, just the arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling out to the side. Beautiful day in Melbourne today. Lots of sunshine. Exhale out. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, come down a little bit more. And nice catching up with our good friend Philip, who we catch up from a distance, which was lovely seeing him twice today. So hello to Philip if you're out there. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down a fraction more. And then we'll just do it one more time. So inhale, lift, keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Exhaling out to the side. It would make sense if I had the light on downstairs, okay, so you could see more. But anyway, learn for tomorrow. Inhale, lift up, lower the heels down. Bring the legs together. Let's get into a couple of balances. And these balances are aimed at just working in through your hips and your glutes a little bit. So arms go out to the side, shoulders stay relaxed. Weight into your left side. Breath in, right leg goes out, exhale. Inhale, bring it in, and again. As you're breathing out, you feel your stomach moving towards the spine. Shoulders stay relaxed. A few more. Separate the toes of your supporting foot. And keep the belly taut. Leg goes straight back. Just straight back, yeah? Both legs are remaining straight. The wall's pretty close. Just have to check. I can't see from the screen how close it is. 2 more. Now legs straight up with your arms, knee up. Yeah, let's go. Shoulders stay relaxed, belly braced. Separate the toes of your supporting foot. Keep this going. 4 more. Last 2. Now bring the arms back to the side, changing to the other leg out to the side. Breathe right and let me know if the connection is not good, but seriously, I don't know what else to do if this isn't good, because I'm very close to the modem. It's only like 3-4 meters from where the computer is set up. So it could be just that my computer's really bad. That wouldn't be a surprise to me if that's the case. 2 more. Legs straight back, let's go. Arms feeling sore? Yeah. Today I've got a lot of abs and a lot of back for you. 4 to go. Just a couple more, and then the arms are going to go straight up and the knee will pull up. Let's go. Keep the belly braced as you're doing this. Feet go. Last 2. All right, leg comes down, arms come down, and we're just going to place our right foot along the side of the left leg into our tree pose. So shoulders stay relaxed, hands can be either at your heart, you'll find your third eye, or your arms can lift up straight. Shoulders stay relaxed. If you want more, tilt the chin up so that you're looking up. Well, it looks like my body doesn't want to do that yet, so I'll just attempt to look up at the end. And we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. A couple more here. So just gently bring the arms down and we'll release and come into the other side. So other foot, place it along the side, open out the knee, bracing the belly in tight, and then hands to any of those 3 options that I gave you with the other side. Remember to always relax the shoulders, please. We'll breathe. So we're going to start with planks tonight when we get onto the mat. Got some ripper planks for you, nice and challenging. They get really deep into the core, which is what we want. So bring the arms down, release the foot, and I'm just going to move the screen down, and fingers crossed we'll be more in the light. Hopefully that feels okay. That seems all right, doesn't it? And I'll just move the mat in. New studio, so to speak, so new setup. So with your planks, on your knees or up onto your feet, shoulders away from the ears, belly is braced. Take a breath in and then pull one knee in. Now my pants are loose, so it looks like I've got bent legs, but they are straight. Same leg is pulling in, yeah? Two more. Change sides, let's go. 4 to go. Now we're changing legs and stepping out. Inhale and sighing out. Same leg. A few more. Last 2. I won't wear these pants again, they look too bad. Let's go other side. They're just not showing the body right, so it does look like I'm bending and lifting my bottom, and that's what happens when you wear loose clothes. But I haven't actually been changed since I've been out this afternoon. But I'll just wear the same thing. Two more. What I'd like you to do is come onto your elbows, and then we're going to just take one elbow into the center, turn, stack, and lift. See, when my knees don't bend down to the mat like that, it is just the pants. Looks like I've got a spotlight on me. There's this weird light up there that's a circle, and it's in the roof, in the ceiling I should say. But over the other side of the room it didn't brighten up enough, so like I said, we'll make do. Two more. Change to the other side, so I'm not going to apologise in advance for showing my back. But we want to push our hips up and keep thinking about the breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Another negative of being here in the middle level of the house is that my neighbours can see right in. They're going to be looking. Two more. Now come back to the centre. Just stay here. Push your weight into the heels. Just draw the legs together. See how they look like my knees are down? They're really not. Hope you've had a lovely day, whatever you've gotten up to. 4 more breaths. Lots of abs to start with. So we're going to flip over onto our back. Keep the legs straight for me. Hands onto your thighs. And then exhale, peel up. We're going to roll. As soon as you get up, you sit tall, inhale. And then exhale, come on down. Really super slow with that. I'm going to change the angle. And again. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale when you get there. And then exhale, slowly come back down. Shoulders stay relaxed the whole time. Inhale at the top. And then exhale, come again. So as you're rolling, you're exhaling. Inhale, sitting tall, and then exhale, come back down. Beautiful thing about that light up there, it's like a heater, so it's nice heat coming through. Although it's not been such a cold day, but admittedly the heater's on now. Last one. Now we're going to make it a little bit more challenging if you can. Cross your arms over your chest and then roll up again. So exhale as you peel. Sitting tall, inhale, and then exhale, come back down. Super, super slow. We're just continuing with that movement with the breath. Sit tall, brace the belly in, and then just gently ease your way down. So it's the small of your back that comes down first. Head is the last thing to come down, and then you reverse it. So the head's the first thing to come off. Then your shoulders, upper, middle, and then lower back. We're warming, hey? There's also a heater right above me, which is nice too. I'm what they call in Spanish a friolenta, which means I hate the cold and I just don't do well in the cold. But my girls have been bugging me to take them to the snow. So Ramiro also wants to go, so I think I'm going to have to cave in one time. Let's go again, one more. I haven't been to the snow since I was like 14 or 15. No, 14 I think it was. With a high school friend. Let's bend our knees in. Arms come straight and then come on up. I had this teacher in, it's a grade 4, I think it was grade 4, Mr. Butler. And he took a group of us skiing. Brave teacher, looking back and thinking of that. I don't remember there being parents. There must have been, but I don't remember them being there. And there was a group of us and it was cross-country skiing. So much fun, but gee, what a teacher to do that, hey? Good guy. Wonder whatever happened to him. Inhale straight and then exhale, come down. So you might find that this is easier with your legs bent. I find it harder than with the legs straight. So if you're finding this is too difficult and you're lifting your feet, then maybe you want to go back to your straight leg version. It's completely up to you. And again. Now if you're finding that easy or very doable, not so much easy, you have the option to cross your arms over your chest. And then we continue. Exhale up. Inhale, sitting tall, and then exhale, coming back down. And we're just going to do 2 more like that. And then we're going to flip over and get into some more planks again. Bracing in. Exhale, come on down. I even arranged the cables around the modem and everything, just hoping that nothing was making the connection go bad. I sincerely hope that everything's good today for us and that we don't get cut off, because this is about the time it happened last time. So team listen, bring one knee in or both and lift yourself up. Flip on over, plank time. Hands underneath your shoulders. Pull one knee in. Same leg again. That's it. Bracing in. You know, I never use these lights because we're always upstairs at this time. Change sides. It's so interesting being in this room when it's all lit up. I mean, during the day we don't need the lights, obviously. 2 more. Now step the leg out to the side. Let's go. I actually usually have a sofa in part of this space, but I've moved it. That's not a bad space to work out in, actually. Feels good. How strong are these abs, hey? 2 more. Change sides, go, go, go. Just touching down lightly. Feel that burn in the deep core. That's what I said we're hitting today, and we're definitely getting it. Last one. Onto the elbows. And like before, we're turning, facing into the center. Sweating a little bit. This is good. Hips right up. Could be also because I put cream on the girls after their bath. And so my hands are the sweatiest, so it must be the cream. But I feel a little bit hot in the head. Nice and warm now. Hips right up. 4 more breaths. Stack the feet if you can. Let's change to the other side. Gently ease yourself there. Lift on up. So you're feeling this right through the waist. 2 go. Now gently ease yourself to the center. Palms together, shoulders away from the ears, weight into your heels, off your knees, even though you can't see that my legs are, they are off the knees. 4 more deep breaths. Quick transition, flip over onto your back, straight legs. We're doing 1 more long sequence of roll-ups. So hands onto the thigh, breath in, chin tucks in, shoulders peel, we're rolling. Exhale as you come up. Exhale as you bring yourself back down. So your inhale is your preparation for the exercise. Exhale is when you move and make the challenging exercise easier by breathing through it. Down. Promise we'll focus on the lower abs too. I mean, they get a great workout with the planks anyway, but we will get into some lower abs as the class progresses. We might not even get time for much back. We might just do a whole solid class of abs. 1 more. So we're going to make it harder if you wish. Arms crossed. And again, rolling up. Now these are a fundamental Pilates exercise, the roll-ups. It's not an exercise I do a lot because, well, I don't know why I don't do it a lot because it's very good for us. But it's one of those basic exercises that's challenging, but it's one of those core Pilates exercises. So that's why I want us to do it. The reason I'm not stretching in between each one, like some instructors do, is because I want to keep the tension in our core the whole time. Yeah. Do 1 more like that, and then we're going to bend the legs and lengthen out the arms to make it more challenging again. Bending in, arms come straight, roll on up. Nice and tummy, sitting tall, and then come on through. And they do get a bit repetitive. We're not going to do any more rounds after this round. Just the 2 rounds of the roll-ups, but we are going to do more planks. That's why I want you to feel sore tomorrow. I did some of these planks yesterday in the class that unfortunately did not live stream properly, and then it didn't even upload as well. It only uploaded the part before the connection problem came in. But my abs are sore today, so I thought that's perfect. I can do them again because it won't be too repetitive because you missed out yesterday. You can hear that rumbling noise, that's the heater. Okay, arms crossed, keep it going. And don't think I'm spoilt putting the heater on. It's got really high roofs, this house, and it's just cold. It's a cold home. Some homes, you know how they're really well insulated and they're warm. This is a cold house. It's perfect for summer, especially downstairs. You never need to use an air conditioning. Up the top you do. Down in these 2 levels, no problem at all. Inhale at the top, like I said, to prepare. Exhale as you come back down. 2 more like that, please. Oh, tense in that core, right? You're going to feel that next round of planks. And it's a 3rd and final round. We're only doing 3 rounds. But it is the same each round, so at least you know what to expect. Last one. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, come down. And then 1 or both knees in. Roll yourself up. Flip yourself over into your planks. Toes, hands. Woo. 1 knee in. Same leg. 2 to go. Change sides. Four more. Now I'm going to step the leg out to the back, or whichever leg you are using. Exhale as you step. Inhale as you come back in. Feel a stretch in the back of the leg when you're doing this. Change sides. You should feel a stretch pushing in through that leg that's not moving because your weight's in the heel. 4 more. All right, gently ease yourself to the elbows. Whew. Why don't we go to the back for the first part now? Let's do it. Hips right up, shoulders away from the ears. You can look up, great. You're driving the hips forward. Switch to the other side, please. Just gently get yourself there. Drive the hips up, bracing the belly, feeling like it's worked, right? How are your bellies feeling anyway? You feel like you're putting on weight, or you're staying pretty stable now that we're in the shutdown and you're indoors more? Hopefully you're feeling good in yourself. Just know it's a temporary thing, so you'll get back to normal one day. 2 more. Onto your center, yeah? So staying here, weight in the heels. This is the last plank for tonight. Just realised it's the 5th of May. I'm pretty sure that that's a pretty important date in some places. Don't know what for. No, in Spanish, Cinco de Mayo, but I'm not sure what it's famous for. I might go check that and read up about it. 4 more breaths here. Then we're going to flip over onto our back again. So flip ourselves over and let's get into some crunches. No more roll up. So feet together, toes pointed up, chin tucks into the chest. Hold on behind your head. Your head and shoulders are lifted. You're looking at your tummy. When you come up, exhale. So inhale, bring it back. Exhale, rise it up. So inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. See your tummy moving down as you're rising up. That's what we want for that core connection. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Do 2 more and then we're going to go smaller. You're seeing the abs move down each time you lift up. Exhale, come up again, and then halfway back, and then we rise again. So just to the halfway point, seeing the stomach move down as you lift. We're doing so well, the abs are getting an absolute caning tonight. You're going to love it. You're going to feel really strong, really tall, when we finish this. If you're a shorty like me, I'm not that short, but I feel short. Pretty short now. Everyone seems to be getting taller. And so if you're a shorty like me, like I said at the start, you'll feel taller. 2 more. If you're already tall, good on you. Come up, exhale, and then centimetre back. Centimetre, tiny lift and lower. Seeing that stomach really move down when you breathe out. I'm so thrilled it's not cutting out. Hopefully the actual vision has been good for you and it's not jumping or freezing, because it has been like that downstairs. So fingers crossed on the level here with the modem. Fingers crossed it's all right. 4 more. Last 2. And we're going to roll up and then we're going to get into some lower abs. So hold this up. Breath in, peel your body. Sitting tall at the top, bracing in, come back halfway, stop there, shoulders away, staying here, shoulders stay relaxed. 4 more breaths. So gently ease your feet down into the flex foot and then slowly we'll come all the way back, and guess what? You will deserve a stretch here. You've done so much non-stop. So take your arms and legs away and have a great stretch. And then we're going to get into some lower abdominals. So really important to work the lower as well as the upper. So your legs are lifted at 90 degrees at your knee and at your feet, at your hips. We're going to flex our feet. And then we're just changing the angle at your hip. Coming down, same leg goes again. Exhale down. Inhale, bring it in. Change sides. No, don't change sides. Keep it strong, keep it going. So exhale as you move the leg down. Inhale as you bring it back up. A few more like that. So see how you're unhinging the hip, your knee angle doesn't bend anymore, okay? It stays really still. 90-degree no more. Change sides, let's go, go, go. The leg that's not moving stays completely still, stays in that flexed foot. As you're breathing out, you're feeling your back push down and weighting into the back, getting that core connection in the process. Two more. Now I'm going to change legs again, but extend the legs straight. Exhale. Same leg again. If you prefer to just do the leg unhinging from the hip with the knee staying bent, you can go to that level again if you don't like the extended level. A few more. Let's do two more and then we're going to change sides. Lower abs, let's go, changing over. If you're feeling in your legs too much, what I urge you to do is try and bring the tension into your core. And how do you do that? You focus on your breath and you focus that when you're breathing out, you're pushing your tummy down. You try and loosen the legs off so that they're not feeling that tension. It happens automatically. It happens to me too. That's why it reminds me, it prompts me to say to you, relax the legs, because sometimes mine are tense. But the good thing, you know, when they're tense, it means you're actually flexing the muscles anyway. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Four more. Last two. And then I'm going to give the lower abs a real sting. So listen, both legs together, push them away and stop. Don't go anywhere. If you need to, they can be on a higher angle. Four more breaths and then they will have a little break before we get into upper abs again. And pull it on in. Woo, circles. Release. Let's do our circles the other way. And then let's bring our feet back down, toes together, Heels down, toes up. Hold on behind the head or the neck. Breath in, rise up. So basic abdominal strengtheners. The benefit of these is they attack your upper abdominals. And you can see when you're coming up, tummy moves down. Really important. And these attack your superficial abs, not just the deep core ones, the ones that you can sort of see when you're in a bikini, right? Or a mankini, whatever you choose to put on. Yeah, that's the muscles that they work. I was going to be in a bikini next month, but travel plans cancelled. Although tell you, the airline still hasn't cancelled the flight, so I'm still waiting for that. Hopefully try and get the money back. 2 more. But I'll still be working this body all through winter. Come up, exhale, and then halfway back. They say, there's a saying or something that goes like this: summer bodies are made in winter. Specifically, well, look, we don't do it just for the look, we do it for the feel. You feel good about yourself when you work out. Those endorphins, just it gives you a high. You always feel better when you work out. But then as the result, your body is fitter. That's what we aim for. Stronger, fitter bodies. 2 to go. Now we're going even smaller. So come up and then centimetre back. So it's a tiny lift and lower. Seeing your stomach move down as we rise up. Just go for a few more. Get us through this final round. 4 to go at this point. Last one. Come up to sticking point and we hold there. Arms come forward again. Breath to prepare. Roll on up. Keep your feet down. So want to lift up, but don't let them. Sit tall. Come back halfway. We've got that final boat pose. Shoulders stay relaxed. Arms stay straight. Feet can be up, fraction, halfway, or extended straight. Oh, the heat on those feet. Keep it strong. 4 more. Now gently ease the feet back down, heels, and then slowly come back. And we're going for 1 more lot of lower abs once we get there. So just gently bring your arms and legs away, have a big stretch. Feeling good. Legs back up. 90 degree at your hip, 90 degree at your knee. Flex those feet again. Now we're going to open our knees and then extend the hip angle more. And then all we're doing is exhaling, opening the legs up, and then bringing the heels together. Now see how I've got the angle at my legs? And that's going to make you work a lot harder in your lower abs. Now my knees are separated, I would say maximum 40 centimetres. So you don't want to open them too much because then that gets into leg work rather than the back, the belly. Okay? Keep this going, a few more. Last one. Now listen, bring the knees back together and then angle the hips a bit more, keeping the 90 degree at your feet. Stay here. We're going to keep the leg at that angle at the hip, just extend from the knee. Short and sweet, then we're going to get into some back exercises. Too good. Bring the knees in, roll yourself up. Okay, not bad. That was over half an hour of just abs. Super, super strong. So now we're going to get into our back component, and I think I might angle the mat so that I can see and you can see me. Hopefully not too much in the spotlight, but we'll see. So we're on all fours. Our arms have had a bit of a break, but it's not going to hurt them to be down. So we're on all fours. We want to bring our shoulders away from the ears, and we've got our hands underneath your shoulders. We've got our knees underneath our hips, and our knees are separated to hip width distance apart. Arms are separated to shoulder width distance. Take one leg away, nice pointed toe. Then your opposite arm. Oh, you can't see my hand. Fingers are together, palms are facing down. That means something to you. Shoulders, draw them back. Elongate your neck. Feeling the tummy lifting up as you're breathing out. I'll wear something tighter tomorrow and be able to see better. So the arm goes to the back diagonal, or to the diagonal, whichever way your arm is facing front or back, and then the leg goes to the other corner. So we've got a long line for arm and leg. Shoulders, relax them always. We're going to move between those 2 points. So inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Keep this going strong. As you're breathing out, we're feeling the tummy lift up. Yeah, just 4 more, not too many. If you're feeling sore in your wrist, you can make a fist and be up on your knuckle. Gently ease it down. Feel the difference, right? Other leg away, nice pointed toe, other arm, staying here. Can't remember if we lifted and lowered. If we did do it, I can't remember doing it though, so I'm just going to hold it still. I have such a good memory. I used to do some really amazing choreographed classes, if I do say myself, especially step classes. I can't imagine I could teach a proper step class these days. Arm to the diagonal, leg out to the corner, keep it nice and long. Maybe I just have to probably refresh my memory a lot more than when I used to teach many years ago. Couple more. And then we're going to move with the breath. So inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Definitely feeling these back muscles, hey? Hope you are too. 2 to go. Lower it down, have your toes together, knees apart, have a stretch back. Really enjoy that. Oh, should feel lovely now. We're going to just do one more back exercise here, and you will have both arms down for stability, so you won't feel so much strain in your wrist. But like I said before, if you're feeling any strain, you can always be on your fists. Always just remember to bring the shoulders back, and that way you're keeping your wrists straight and there should be less tension there. So one leg away again. Nice point in your toe. We're going to do some circles all the way around. Circles go out, away first, and then in. Each time you bring the circle around, brace the belly. See how not much is moving? Obviously you've got to move a little bit in your hips and your glutes, but it's a nice, strong upper body. Stop there, reverse it. Relax the shoulders. Pressing in the core. And we'll stop when we get there. Bring the leg back in. Other leg away nice and straight. Shoulders, keep them relaxed, away and around. So this is the lower back. Arms are getting a bit of a workout too. You can feel it. Once you finish that, stop there and then reverse it. Down and around. That's very nice, doesn't it? It's like a little bit of a, as well as a workout, it's like you're almost giving yourself a bit of a massage. Does that just feel like it's for me, or do you guys feel that too? Hopefully you feel it too. Couple more. And start. Once you get up, bring it down, toes together, knees apart, sink on back again. So I'm going to make our way up to standing, and I'm going to move the screen. Fingers crossed it will stay on, and then we're going to get into some balance. So make your way up. If you're feeling dizzy at all, sit back down again, drink some water. It's quite normal to feel a little bit dizzy with the deep breathing. That's part and parcel with Pilates sometimes, especially if you haven't had much food in your belly, which you shouldn't really have before you work out. So let's pick up our right leg, take it out to the side, left arm is up. Now for those of you who want more, we're going to pick up a foot and take the foot out to the side. Oh, not very balanced right now. It's a hard balance though, 2 more. Bring it on in, lower it down. It really is a challenging balance. I'm throwing it right at you first thing at the end of the class to get straight into this challenging balance. If you don't want to lift up your foot though, please by all means just do your knee. Two more. Okay, so bringing it on in, lower it down, getting to our dancer's pose. So we're going to pick up the inside of our right foot, arm lifts, tip on through, elevate up, push that foot into the hand, lengthen out. So let me know how you find it being in this room instead of downstairs. Hopefully it's okay for you. I think it's probably going to work better. I'm hoping that the connection's better for you guys. 2 more. And come on up and out of that. Change to the other side. Keep on bracing in. Okay, my daughter calling me. We got one more balance. Come on up, bring it down. So now we're getting to our tree pose. I'll move back so hopefully you can see the arms. Dig the heel in, open the knee out, stomach contracted, your hands to either heart, third eye, or we lift. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Remember at the start I couldn't look up, my balance was just not so great. Look at that. Perfect Pilates. Works your front, side, back, the core. Really strong workout and you're feeling centered. Change to the other side. So bring the hands down, release into the other foot. Knee goes out, belly stays braced. And then come into whichever arm position feels best for you tonight. And same deal with the eye gaze. If you're not feeling up to looking towards the ceiling, straight ahead or slightly down, that's all good. just bring the arms down, release the foot down, back to hip width distance apart, do some shoulder rolls. You're going to feel taller. Do you feel it? Now roll the shoulders forward. I'll do a similar class tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night I'll have something different planned. So if you're a night person and do the night classes only, I won't be doing the same thing, don't worry. Shake it on out. We're done, another night. Have a lovely evening. If it's overseas and it's the morning, have a great day. Take care. Gosh, I don't like this light. Bye.